Leading off for Venezuela, the second baseman, Labor
Ball,
Torres.
half inside. Two balls, no strike. 2-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The designated hitter, Garcia.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, inside. I got 3 and 2.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Jr.
Nope. Count 1-0. Ball. 2-0. I got 3-0. Out. He's out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Hector Rondon.
Back outside.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoel Moncada.
Here he goes.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. Ground ball. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, number 97.
Ball. Ball 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jose Altuve.
0-1. Oh, 2 is the count. Nope, that's the ball.
The right fielder, number 8, Carlos Gonzalez.
One and one. One ball, 2 strikes, count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Three.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional seventh inning. Leading off for the Angels, the center fielder, Leone Martin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Jesus Luzardo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Standing in now, Luis Robert.
Now batting.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Torres waits on it. One down.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 28. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Number 8.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding forward now, David Peralta. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. Eugenio Suarez comes on with 1 away as he looks at. Now here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Line to second where it's caught there for out. Number 2.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Fastball just inside. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box, Yoan Moncada. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. A high fastball is in there. In the air to center. After it is Acuna. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now. Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Sliced hard on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Rounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So here is Avisail Garcia. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. He's got it, and the Angels have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Cuba took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Adrian Morejon earns his first win of the season. Martinez takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Avengers and the All-Stars. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Garcia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you, you can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Stepping up now, Alan Cordova. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 1-1. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Daniel Espino, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Jose Fernandez. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rivera is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, number 36. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Nope.
Fastball too high. To start him out here 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH Carlos Ruiz, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Today's contest is of course the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Johan Camargo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Garcia is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Ruben Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Diaz picks it up. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Alfredo Spain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alfredo Spain becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now. First offering on its way. Morales is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with another 0-2.
At the ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Takes this the other way to right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2.
He's easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
The 1-0 home. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Christian Betancourt, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. 1-0 the count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Luis Castillo, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Jose Caballero. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Betancourt on second. Castillo at first with no outs. And it's fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
That evens it up 1-1. Line toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner is in from second. On to third, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Yasmani Tomas is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The All-Stars do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This.
The first baseman, Carlos Lee.
In now, Carlos Lee as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
Carlos Ruiz waits on deck. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Next will be the designated hitter, Carlos Ruiz. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
2 balls and a strike now. 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
3 runs already home here. Hit to third. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Into the box now, Johan Camargo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Number 47 has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. To the track. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher.
Now back, left field.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time, as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Striding into the box, number 11. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in with a bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Fernandez is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Velasquez. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Softly hit out toward short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in and looking for more. Alan Cordova. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now that.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carlos Ruiz. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Right side, fair ball down the line. In to score, the runner from second.
Now batting. The catcher, Christian Betancourt.
So now to the plate, Christian Betancourt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out. 2-1
after the foul ball there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Castillo. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Hey.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The batter number 6, second base.
At the plate, Jose Caballero. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in, number 47, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Striding in once again, Alfredo Spain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's Yasmani Tomas as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fouled off. Tomas, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Out of the plate now, Morales, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate now, number 11, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swung on and missed on the pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he misses again. Ball three.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up with a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another one sent foul. Fouled off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The payoff pitch one more time. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay to third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and in with a bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz. Soft liner towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The batter, second baseman, Jose.
Into the box, Jose Fernandez, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment, because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Into the box now, number 47. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Alberto Baldonado will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. In now, Alfredo Spain. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Alfredo.
It's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
So now to the plate is Manny Tomas, and it's fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit hard, but foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the end. Ready once again, Velasquez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now here it comes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate is going to look a foot outside.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, number 17.
Is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but you might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Carlos Lee stands in as he looks at a called strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Morales. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a one-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down a pesky hole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. No outs, nobody on. Going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 11, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's in on the hands. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Castillo is there, 2 down. Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Second for the force out, and the side is retired. And the next in is Johan Camargo. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
No balls and a strike to count. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Christian Betancourt. And that misses inside 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row.
3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Diaz brings it in, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Fernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 47. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Stepping up to the plate, Alfredo Spain. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Betancourt finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Caballero. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Strike taken, the throw in time, and he is nailed at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
No balls and 1 strike. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, the first
Digging. In now, Carlos Lee. Yonder Alonso is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2. And there he goes towards second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the side. Yasmani Tomas will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Betancourt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Number 55.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Mendoza taking the mound now. He's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
A ball and a strike.
1 and 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Still 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Number 11 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as incredibly we are all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Standing in now, number 11.
Number 11.
He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Ruiz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Full count now. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Fouled off.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The next 0-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Ruben Rivera. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Diaz is there, 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now that
Digging in once again, Christian Betancourt. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. 3-0 count. Here it comes. 3-1. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now. A payoff pitch. Back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can. Get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it is especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Mariano Rivera will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count. Here it comes. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Jose Fernandez. This will lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jose Caballero, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
And it's fouled away. The All-Stars are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Alan Cordova. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now,
well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Gonzalez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 13.
At the plate, number 47. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Third baseman, number 47.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now batting.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box, Alfredo Spain, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Your attention, please. Now running at second base, number 56. Randy.
1-1.
Right
Misses. Ball 2. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Full count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Rivera is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
Now batter, right fielder.
Standing in, Yasmani Tomas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Betancourt recovers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Ready for another chance, Yonder Alonso, and we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, a potential winning run at first with 1 away. And he takes ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 10. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the ninth. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Into the box now, number 11. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Avengers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. Portland posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Mendoza claims the win out of the pen, his first. Gonzalez records the save.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Avengers put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the All-Stars 11-10. Entering the day's action, the All-Stars sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Admirals tallied 5 home runs overall as they dismantled the All-Stars 8-2. At the start of the day, the All-Stars are leading the AL East. The All-Stars brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they bested the Aliens 10-8. In the standings, the All-Stars are leading the AL West. The All-Stars totaled 13 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the All-Stars 11-5. Heading into the day, the All-Stars are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, and the Indians are second in the division. The Naturals nabbed the win against the All-Stars 4-2. As of today, the All-Stars are in third place in the AL Central. The Aces finished off a 2-game sweep as they were winners over the All-Stars 3-0. They now have 5 straight wins. As of right now, the All-Stars sit in third place in the American League Central. The Fire amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the All-Stars 8-4. In the standings, the Fire are in second place in the AL West. The All-Stars grabbed the win against the All-Stars 4-3. Entering the day's action, the All-Stars sit in second place in the National League East Division. The Nationals completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-4. As of today, the Nationals sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, and the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Angels racked up 11 hits as a team as they blew out the Admirals 8-2. Heading into the day, the Angels are in second place in the NL East. The All-Stars took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-4. At the start of the day, the All-Stars sit in second place in the National League Central, and the Diamondbacks sit in fourth place in the National League West. The Angels totaled 11 hits as they plundered the Pirates 19-0. As of right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. The Aliens earned the 3-game series sweep as they took
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on Cianel Perez. The Cuban-born southpaw gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Ready now, Lynn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Admiral, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Here's the 2-1 home. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Second baseman.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Perez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Lynn hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Lynn over at second. Lynn at first, one gone. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's the 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get a couple of minutes. Wei-Yin Chen, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So here's Yuli Gurriel.
The second baseman, Yuli.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's safe.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Yol is there to put it away for route number 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting fifth.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Now batting, he'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lynn is right there, 1 down.
Batting eighth,
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's Leonis Martin as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder, Louis.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jose Abreu. He reached on a single in his first try. High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. Into the shrubbery and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. A base hit in his first trip. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Chen, he starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And this is popped up near second base. Therefore, it is Gurriel, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Lynn, he drew a walk his first time up. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Lynn is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Lynn is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Martin. He gets there, and that's the second out. In now, Chen flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
You got a full count.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. The Angels. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sung, a native of Taiwan. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Settling in now, Yohan Moncada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Chang is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Lynn. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So now to the plate, Yu Chang, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, he singled his last time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Gurriel scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batter.
Digging in, Yol. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Yol, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. 3-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Lynn. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Martin on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired. 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Robert. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Ground ball foul down the left side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Lynn gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Chen. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
Well, as Show Track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not.
29.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners on first with one down. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. Foul. The 3-1. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lynn. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Outside and low, 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The third baseman, number 2.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move out in front 7-6. In now, who?
Now batting. Number 60.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Still only one out in the inning. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Yoel. It was a walk in his last trip. And a ball 1-0. Line drive, base hit down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
1-0 the count. 2-0 now.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Chen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, number 24.
Number 89 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 89.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martin is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And that misses. Ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Drilled to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Yordan Alvarez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled off. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in the rookie outfielder Lynn, and a high strike there. 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. To the plate now, Lynn.
Number 69.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 or 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Chen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Yu Chang will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand. So here's Yoan Moncada. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here's the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one away.
Now.
Digging in to try it again, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The catcher, number 9.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Into the box, Leonis Martin. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as that makes this an 8-all ball game. Luis Robert will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, who
Number 60.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Yo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So striding forward now, Lynn. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fouled off. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Chen is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And that misses up and in, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Now at the plate, Lynn. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Gurriel brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Number 70 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 70.
Last half of the 7th here, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Abreu. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Standing in, Chen, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Yu Chang. He flew out in his last at-bat. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now with the play.
Now batting. Number 60.
Yoenis Elias takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Set, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Quo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Yohan Moncada. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Jose Iglesias will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the Jose Iglesias will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Yol. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1, and it's fouled away. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Lynn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Chen. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Sao enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate now, Leonis Martin.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Lynn has it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation for seeing the ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Yuli Gurriel is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The count now at 2-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
$11-8, the final score in this ball game. Cuba came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Roenis Elias claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa.